Did the Curiosity rover find tiny trace fossils over the holidays? I'm Zach, this is ZakDTV, the place for interesting news from around the net, and I think we need to take a look at this. In the first new batch of images to come from the Curiosity rover, researchers found these images. These images, which are 1 millimeter to 2 wide, with the longest being about 5 millimeter long, are definitely eye-catching features. In fact, these features are so unique that when they were spotted, the team that runs the Curiosity rover backed it up so it could get better and closer color images. Now, of course, we can't prove or disprove if this is signs of fossilized microbial life on Mars. But researchers have put out several different things that they think these could be. One suggestion by Barry De Gregorio, he's a researcher with the Buckingham Center for Astrobiology in the United Kingdom. He feels they look remarkably similar to Ordovician trace fossils that he has studied and photographed here on Earth. In fact, he continues on by saying, if not trace fossils, what other geological explanations will NASA come up with? And as a side note, he has written a couple books about life on Mars, so he might lean a little heavy in alien life way. Another theory that would suggest this is signs of life is something known as Bioturbation. And according to Pascal Lee, he is a scientist for the Mars Institute and works for SETI. He says with the given imagery, it's hard to tell what the wiggly sticks are. He said, the immediate thought that came to my mind is bioturbation. This is the process through which organisms living in sediments can disturb the structure of these sediments. Picture, if you will, fossilized worm burrows. And in this situation, I could see where maybe burrows ended up fossilized and then the upper layers of rock were eroded. That seems like pretty strong evidence for animal life. But there are several geological processes that could cause structures like this as well. With a close look at them, you can see where they're angular in many different directions, and they almost have a crystal appearance. So another explanation for this feature could be something called crystal molds. And that's when a crystal is formed, covered in sediment, and then through water processes and things like that, the crystal is dissolved away, and it leaves these structures that are then exposed due to erosion. There is thought that there could be hydrated salts on the Martian surface, and salt, by its very nature, is a crystalline structure. So could these be the remains of salt crystals that were then washed away with water? We really don't know. And another natural process this could be is something called concretion as well. Concretion is one of those processes that can form a lot of different shapes, many of them taking on angular looks and being pretty odd and kind of out of place in nature. Personally, in my opinion, I would love this to be signs of alien life. At the same time, people have seen aliens in all sorts of Mars photos, like this Yeti or this face. And heck, did you know that Mars is infested with rats too? But of course, like most science being done on a planet so far away, we really won't have any definitive answers as to what these structures are. But maybe when our more advanced Mars 2020 rover gets there in 2021, we can get some real answers as to what's going on the planet Mars. And on that note, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for stopping in. And remember, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to click that like button and subscribe so you know when I upload something new. I put out new videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I hope to see you here again. And until next time, have fun and be safe.